Hey guys, so this could be the greatest video you've ever watched if you're an older guy and you're playing guitar, or an older girl. I don't know, do girls even watch these videos? I probably have like zero girl fans. Alright, so check it out. So I'm learning all these songs and I'm running these songs for this weekend, right? So I've been playing a lot of guitar. And so I've got some things going on with some of my fingers sometimes, a little trigger finger or arthritis. So I had an operation on this hand, but then I started having problems with this index finger, which I've had problems with this finger probably for 30 years. So like when I get up in the morning, one thing I can't do is play a C chord, because I can't like curl my index finger, but my index finger has been doing better, and I started having an issue last year, and I did some research because I didn't want to get the operation on this index finger. So I went to Bob and Brad, the two most famous physical therapists on the internet. Doom, 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 doom. So there's a website, or there's a YouTube channel called Bob and Brad. It's like the two most famous physical therapists. Brad just died too. Or was it Bob? Bob just died. Yeah. Sad. But they treat trigger fingers, but they also both have trigger fingers. So they got me into these things. I think they're called Graston knives. I've done videos about this in the past. It's like you get it on. Well, you can use the back side of a butter knife too. I just got this. This is like $5 on Amazon. Let's see if I can find it, and I'll show it to you. Getting karaoke used to practice these songs. Let's go. Is it called Graston? Graston tool. Scraping tool. Yeah, it's like this. I think this is the exact same one. Yeah, I purchased it in 2000. Yeah, so it was November. It was a year ago. So that's this. So basically, I got up this morning. I played a lot yesterday. I've been playing a lot every day. And I got up and I was just starting to move my fingers, my fingers are really feeling more stronger and more agile. But it was just this little clicking, and I'm like, okay, we're going to start sorting this out. We're going to deal with it right now. So it's already working itself out. But all you do with these, basically, what trigger finger is so you have like a ligament that goes down your finger. This is super layman terms. And then it pulls, and that's what moves your finger in and out, right? Yeah, see, I get a little clicking. I deal with this, right? What can happen is you can get inflammation on that ligament. So let's say the ligament's coming across here. I get inflammation here, right? Now, as this pulls, it pulls back into here. If there's inflammation here, when I pull here, and then when I go to straighten it out, it'll get stuck. And that's what used to really happen with this middle finger. I had the operation here. I would go like this, and then when I'd open my hand, it would be like this. It was just horrible. People get it in their thumbs. You can get it in any finger. And I have to go through phases where I don't play very much guitar. And that's just the truth. And some days, like if I'm just doing sessions and I'm playing, rhythms, instead of like playing A chords, bug it. Like playing like this, because I play hard because I'm crazy. So what I'll do for the sessions is play it more with the middle finger. Like that, as opposed to the index finger. But that's it. So I was just getting a hair of clicking. So what I'm doing is I use this knife to break down the inflammation. Kind of feel it. And then you find a spot where it feels bumpy and just hold it. And you just kind of work it through. It's right there. I can feel it. Because what will happen is it'll be kind of like right on the on the knuckle, on the flip side of the knuckle, and then when it pulls through the knuckle, it's basically like a little little hole, and then the ligament goes through, and then it gets caught. So you just want to break that up. This stuff works, guys. If you're like some 28-year-old shredder. I used to be a 28-year-old shredder. This could be your future. You got to make sure you take good care of your hands. And that's it. And I'm just kind of working through this. And even just that feels better now. And I have a whole kit. So I went and got the kit. I'm like, all right, I'm going to start dealing with this right now. I've got Voltaren arthritis pain. It's like a little cream. This one is really good. So my friend's husband is a doctor, and his father and his brother are hand surgeons, and the whole family has trigger finger. So what they were talking about, which is something that Bob and Brad talked about, was that people always think of this being the problem, but also we start to lose separation. Like everything becomes, especially if you're thinking about guitar, people that work with their hands and small, like this kind of things, like that, what happens is you lose that separation. So there's this guy, I got a whole kit of this, and you just separate it, hold it, try to stay relaxed. Yeah, I don't know what, this was like a, I bought, this is a whole hand. Well, you know what I'll do? Hold on. Sorry, take it back. Copy. I'm going to throw this in the, I'll throw this in the description. So there's the Graston knife. I don't know what they call it. Steel Goshen. I don't know. I think the thing is called Graston or Gaston. And then hand strengthening tools. There was like a little kit. It was like $9. Yeah, it's this right here. So this is exactly, I don't know, yeah, $16 right here. So the egg is really good. So is this. Actually, I like the little donut. The two that I like the most are the donut, because it feels like it also, you can dig it into the thing and break down the thing, break down the inflammation, and then the hand separator, which is here. So what I'll do is I'm going to put all this in the description, and you have it if you like it. If you don't like it, I'll do it. Tell people he's got me buying hand tools. Forget this guy. Yeah. So, and then you break it up with the Graston knife, and then I've got also the splints. So it gets really bad. Sometimes you just got to splint it so it just doesn't, just let it heal. And that's it. I've got icy hot, and it comes with this, the egg, which I don't really use the egg that much, and then this also, this can go here because it's also, all this stuff is connected. I learned a lot about this. I mean, I'm not even kidding you. My friend's husband's brother and dad are like hand surgeons, so this guy's like an expert, and he's a doctor. But I was just gonna say something, but I can't remember what I was gonna say. Oh, this also connects with tennis elbow, so it's the whole unit. It's just everything getting inflamed and getting tight. And there you go. I don't really do the hand strengthening things, like this type of thing, because I don't know. I feel like I don't want to aggravate it. And then this guy. But anyway, so that's it. So just this little bit that I just did, and then the knife digging in. There's videos on this. Yeah, it's right there. I can feel it. Yeah. Yep. There it is. Okay, so anyway, so now that I've done my little thing, I shake it out. Yeah. My hand's more floaty now, too. I've been playing every day. Yeah. See, I'm getting... When I was a kid, I was a major shredder. Not anymore, but I was into the Yngwie and Al Di Meola and all that. So there you go. The other thing that helps, eat less sugar. Eat less sugar, less wheat, less flour, less grains, because those cause inflammation. Eat less sugar. Eat less sugar, eat less sugar. Also, nice long hot showers loosen it up. And then also, if your stomach can handle it, sometimes an ibuprofen. I'll do every now and then if I'm playing a lot and I'm really feeling beat down, I'll take some ibuprofen and that will help. And then heat it. So I do the back and forth with the heating and the ice. So the heating pushes all the fluids away, which pushes out inflammation. Oh, no, I'm sorry, the ice does that. Then the heating pulls all the blood in. So it's like you do the heating and the ice. I also have a thumper, which is like a pop, 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 like for your back. And I'll just sit there. When this index finger was done, which was November of last year, and I thought, oh my God, I don't want to go through this operation. It's like the healing is slow. It sucks. It's painful. It's like bloody. Your hand's always jacked up. I would just put the thumper on it, and then I'd ice it, and then I'd heat it, and then I'd gas it, and then I'd thump it, and then ibuprofen. I'm telling you, man, a couple of days. Yeah. So there you go. So I'll put all this stuff in the, in the description. Hand Health 101. Very, very important. If you're young, this might not mean anything to you, but I'm telling you, I've been playing for a living. I started playing for a living. I started gigging when I was 14, and I'm 61. So these hands have played a few notes. Too many notes. Which ones should I take out?